Hey, it's me. I just got interviewed about the internal arts, Tai Chi, my wonderful wife right here, Malia. And we started a website called The Melting Pot where all cultures come together and blend together recipes and have fun with our neighbors and everything else, and we enjoy it. So, we're going to talk about the melting pot, which is very similar to what I've talked about before, the blend.
And you were the one that come up with the name.
Yes.
Totally different meaning to other melting pot site, not just the fondue melting the pot. Meaning, what he meant was a little bit more deeper. He meant by different cultures come together and put different recipe together in a mixture of a recipe, and also healthy. Okay.
Very healthy, and also the same theory of what she was just talking about, and the Tao, what I was talking about with the internal martial arts, is the same. So tell me, talk to me, talk to us.
Do you want to know about the melting pot, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a little bit introduced earlier. Like I said, you came up with the idea of the name, and like I said, it's about we bring all different cultures together, East, Midwest, the Asian recipe, the spiciness, the acidity, and then the Mexican infusion. They pretty much really have some good spice as well, and then of course the African or the Jamaican style jerk chicken and all the spice and things like that, like the thyme that actually come from Africa. And we're gonna, in our video on our website, we're gonna show you how to make that jerk chicken as well. And it's really good and delicious and really succulent. I like that idea. I'm going to show you how to make that, but our melting pot, like I said again, is bring everything together. That is the advantage of our website. It's the recipe together. Also, I'm going to bring out the Italian as well, like I said, East Midwest, so the European style as well. A little bit of French as well later on I'm going to show you. But I apologize, and website is new. We've just started putting things together, and it hasn't been really up there and up to date yet, but when it's done, it's a really delicious recipe. Eventually, I'm going to try to go ahead and, go out there during summertime when they have a wine tasting in Sonoma. I'm going to try to go out there and then see if we can have some cookout out there. And I like John Cass, but he's in Chicago, so it's kind of hard to be, cooking with him. And which is one of my inspiration chefs, John Cass, Martin Yan, Ming Tsai, Rick Bailey, which he's also in Chicago, and cooking all the Mexican. I had some recipe and idea from him, but I kind of like mix match with my own and things like that. As a matter of fact, I also like Julie Child. There's an old video of Julie Child. So this, I don't want to take too much of you guys' time. That's just the introduction of the melting pot. Is you see how I bring everything together and mix into like one melting pot recipe. That's what it's all about. So do you have any more questions for me regarding our melting pot?
That sounds really good. What we're doing. It's beautiful. So, now if you put me on the spot now, I feel embarrassed.
I know you have more questions. Come on. Keep it coming. We don't want to take our soap time, so just
okay, we'll be real quick. I mean, there's the recipes, but there's so many different ingredients that come together. And which one do you think are like the main ingredients that are shared among all cultures?
Okay, very good question. And I have a really good solution to that. And when I was young, I am not a meat eater. and I always trying to, and also my purpose is to promote a healthy eating as well. There's a lot of obesity out there, and insurance companies don't cover obesity. That's kind of sad, but then there's a lot of people out there who actually, and like the show called The Big Loser, and which I greatly appreciate that, and also it's all about how you're eating healthy, and then just like the old saying, you are what you eat.
That's so true, because I see kids who are obese. I see parents who are obese, and they're eating fast food. They're eating potato chips. I like them myself, but stuff. I mean, to balance it off with some of the more healthy foods, as well as some of the stuff that we enjoy that might not be good for us, or probably not good for us, but we have to balance it out. And seems like you guys have your vision of
how to eat healthy. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yet again, I also appreciate Dr. Off's show. He promoting so many cultures as well, how to eat though, not just the medicine and his knowledge of a doctor. He's also promote so many things that, bring all different culture as well when he show how to cook and which food is delicious and it's good for you, just like bitter melon, and you call it wrinkle something. I'm not going to say that word. And daikon radish and things like that. And bitter melons is this wrinkle, like I'll show you in our website. But that was been eating in Japan and throughout Southeast Asia. It's have a little bit bitter to it, and you don't eat it just like you eat it raw. You kind of like stir fry it a little bit, either chorizo meat, but I prefer it with eggs. It's so healthy and it's so delicious, and I'm going to put that on our website as well. And then, like I said, I'm trying to get people to not be scared out of own closet. Just get out there and eat something different. Try it. If you don't like it, you don't have to eat it. But then if you try it and you like it, then why not? And it's healthy, correct? So that's what I'm trying to do. And oh my God, I felt so late into trying to write all the recipes, but I haven't really put everything on there yet because we're so brand new. Again, back to your question.
Well, I have another
Go ahead.
Another question is, I look at today's society, and the diets on our young kids is just terrible. But within each culture, and we all come from different cultures, there's healthy recipes, healthy ways of eating in all cultures, and it seems like we've lost that. And I don't know what happened, but then with the kids and even the parents, it's just become a very unhealthy society here. And
you're right, Steve, because nowadays with all the technology, kids don't come out and play outside no more.
True.
No exercise, no activity. Back in our old day, I don't want to sound like we're an old. But anyhow, in the old day, we go out there and play outside and running and all kinds of activity until the lights come on and mom.
The street lights come on.
That's right. And we play tag. We play all kind of stuff. So, but nowadays, kids they like this. Facebooking, internet, and tweeting, and Twitter, whatever. I'm not so too much.
PlayStation and
Xbox. PlayStation and watching too much TV and all of that. It's just parents out there, please limit your kids on that kind of activity and let them go outside. Take them outside, play with them. Play the badminton right in the backyard or something,
I remember that when I grew up in Chicago born in the 60s and then lived through the 60s and the 70s. Whatever the season was, we played. When it was basketball season, we played basketball. When it was football season, we played football. Baseball, we went in the alley and.
Right. Yeah.
As narrow as it was, we had fun. We played chase, we played hit, and we ran. And unfortunately, which is missing from our educational system, is healthy eating and exercising. We had gym 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. And we got to get back to that. I mean, if it's
Exactly.
not with the school system, it's got to be at home.
Yeah. And parents, actually, I understand that you work and you don't have a whole lot of time, but take just a little simple 20 minutes or so to get outside and play with your kids.
Yeah.
You know, take that time and play outside with your kid with any kind of activity. It's also help. You don't want to disconnect from them. You don't even know what they're doing in their room on that website. That's why you have all this crazy stuff going on in our society. So parents, please, it takes your efforts to educate our teenager how eating healthy and how to keep activity, which is the cardiovascular. That's what that's what it is. You just take a minute and walk a dog and do something, and that's really help with the vascular disease, eliminate the vascular disease, so you wouldn't have had heart attack and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so back to that earlier question, Steve. I mean, like I said, when I was younger, I don't like meat, any meat, not even chicken. I don't like the gamey smell of the bird. I don't like the gamey smell of the animal. So any meat at all. All I ate was actually chicken. I mean vegetable, and actually I ate eggs. And my brother used to make fun of me. So where's the eggs come from? Chicken, right? I used to hate him for that one. But anyway, so I found out about how to take the gamey off of all the meat. Not so much from beef though, but the bird, especially the chicken and the pork. And but I love fish and seafood, so those are but limited. You don't want to have too much mercury. There's a rice wine cooking that you can find at any store, mostly an Asian store, but you can find it in an American store as well. You marinate it with that if you were going to barbecue. With that rice wine cooking, make sure, and it has a higher content of alcohol, but you don't drink it though. But when you cook it, you evaporate all the alcohol, and it's safe for anyone to eat, not even teenager. I know you don't want to see teenager alcohol, but that was just for cooking. So, and it takes out all the gamey smell. I cook for you with that every day, correct? When I cook meat.
True.
So when I found that out, and then I used that. And in every one of my cooking, if I cook meat, except beef, I use that. You guys, especially chicken and pork, it make it really tender, and it make the meat really tender, and it take the gamey smell out of the food. And I'm going to show you on our website what that rice wine cooking look like, and it's available everywhere, so it's not that hard to find. So therefore, that's one part of my secret. And yet again, I said I'm promoting a healthy cooking. There's a little bit of meat here and there, but lots of vegetables. The rainbow color.
So I got to ask you a question. I have this concern as I remember when I was growing up as a youngster, and very seldom you found out that someone had diabetes, and when you did, you're like, ooh. Now it seems like really, really common.
Yeah, almost like a pandemic, huh?
Yeah.
So, well, the thing is, people, you gotta understand, I might not be certified certificate here as a nutritionist or whatnot, but I do from my own country though, which is when I was in Thailand, I was certified. I got a certificate for that, for being a nutritionist, and then being a nurse and vice versa. But I don't take that. I don't continue that, or meaning I don't pursue here certificate here in California, but I still do know a little bit of anatomy and nutritionist and things like that. The thing is you gotta stay away from salt. You want to stay away from salt and sugar, okay? Because I know some people would love sweet, but why not sweeten the fruit? That's much more delicious, I think. Because maybe because I'm from a tropical, there's so many variety of fruit. I eat fruit. You can call me monkey all you want. I eat fruit.
I remember when I was a kid, my mom used to get mad when every time she bought grapes or oranges or apples, and I eat them all up in a week, and she get mad. There was no
That's
candy.
good. That's good.
Very seldom there was candy, and that was like wow, we got candy. We can eat candy like this, and everything was fruit and vegetables.
See, it turned out what you are, what you eat, and you at your age, and you look great and healthy.
Oh, thank you.
And yeah, don't limited that salt and sugary, and even sugary drink. Skip it. If you like this, this is my I'm gonna give you guys a tip. If you like that Coke and that soft drink that have all sugar in it, you know what the best? If you like that bubbly taste on your tongue, and just this is my secret. Either ginger ale or not the one with sugar. Ginger ale, and you squeeze whatever fruit that you like orange or tangerine or grapefruit or anything. You just squeeze that into that. You got the flavor of the bubbling, or any mineral water. And I love mineral water. And got that sparkling in your mouth, and then you got that taste of this little sweetness naturally from the fruit. So that's much more healthier. Okay? So that's my tip for you guys. So don't pop that Coke or whatever that soft drink that's packed with so much sugar. You know where it goes? Your belly. So next question. If you have any questions.
That's good for now. But I'd just like to say we'll probably get involved. Show you guys, young kids, exercising as opposed to just the healthy parts of
Never
eating.
Too early.
But the exercising and being healthy and build a healthy America.
Thank you.
Thank you. Adios.
See you later, Steve.
Sayonara. How do you say goodbye?
In what?
Your language. Here's the 3 languages that you know, or 4.
Now you put me on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I speak 3 languages. One is English, of course, goodbye, and my other language is Cambodia, Li Hai, and my other language is Thai, La Con Ka.
Adios, amigas and amigos. See you soon.